Could you describe Orica and the specific scope of mining services that the company provides?
Yeah, certainly. So Orica is one of the world's leading providers of mining and infrastructure solutions. We've been operational across the world for over 150 years, and our business is split into 3 verticals. So we provide explosives through our blasting solutions business. We supply mining chemicals to support the mining industry in our specialty mining chemicals vertical, and we also provide digital solutions in our Orica Digital Solutions vertical. Through all of that, we also provide integrated services and solutions that are aimed at sustainably mobilising the Earth's resources. We've been operational in Indonesia for over 20 years, and we've built on a foundation of partnerships with key licensed providers in the country, and we've also made significant investments in the country. We are a partner of the largest ammonium nitrate manufacturing facility in Indonesia, PT Kaltim Nitrate Indonesia, and we recently inaugurated with our partners a detonator assembly facility in East Kalimantan, Trafita Dedo Marabadak, and that produces non-electric and electronic detonators.
So those were your primary clients in Indonesia?
Yeah, those are our partners. Those are our partner manufacturing facilities that provide the explosives and blasting solutions into Indonesia.
I mean, how does Orica typically collaborate with them, and what performance achievement has Orica recorded so far in this year, 2025?
Yeah. How do we normally collaborate with our customers? So our customers in Indonesia and globally are predominantly the miners of the world. So anyone in the mining or the quarrying or infrastructure solution space, they're our customers. So this is everything from coal producers, copper, gold, precious metals, and rare earths. So that's our customer base. And how do we partner with them? We look to find solutions all the way across the mining value chain. So from everything from understanding what is in the ground, what minerals, what resources you have, all the way to how do you optimise extracting and ultimately benefiting the stakeholders of those companies. The achievements that we've had in this year to date.
This year.
As I mentioned, we inaugurated our detonator assembly plant in Marabadak in East Kalimantan, and that was a major achievement in February this year. So we are now producing non-electric and electronic detonators in Indonesia. That's a big step for the Indonesian mining industry. Not only does it strengthen the supply chain in Indonesia, but it also reduces the reliance on imported explosives for the sector. So that was a major achievement that we accomplished this year. We also increased our customer base into new gold greenfield projects in Sulawesi. So we're providing blasting solutions as well as chemicals into those new greenfield projects. And I think lastly, what I'll talk about is we've really continued to grow our national presence and improve our local content and also our local employment.
Well, that was wonderful insights from you. Before we move on to another topic, how do you view the current growth trajectory of Indonesia's mining sector? And from your perspective, how significant is its impact on supporting industries, including mining services provider like Orica?
Yeah. Indonesia obviously has a wealth of mineral reserves and resources, both in, particularly in coal, but also in the critical areas of copper, nickel, etc. And that's what makes it such an attractive market for the mining services players. And ultimately, our role is to support those miners who are trying to extract value and provide that value back to the nation. For us, it's a growth trajectory that we like to see continue to expand, and we're very happy to be part of that growth trajectory in Indonesia as Orica. We've continued to expand our capabilities right across the mining value chain, including our production capabilities and capacities. So as the Indonesian industry grows, we aim to grow with it.
Okay. We know that Indonesia is very abundant in mineral and coal resources, especially in areas where you operate in Borneo and Kalimantan and in Sulawesi. to what extent does this natural resources endowment align with Orica's planned business expansion in Indonesia?
Yeah. Firstly, there's a reason why Orica's Asia headquarters is based in Jakarta. So we,
Asia's headquarters.
Our Asia headquarters is based in Jakarta because the Indonesian market is such a large part of our business. So, I think we're very well aligned in terms of the growth that will occur in the Indonesian minerals and coal sector with Orica's ambitions to grow with that, as I had mentioned before. We are a business that's committed to driving innovation in the sector, and ultimately that innovation is targeted at making sure the extraction of minerals and the wealth in the country is done as safely and efficiently as possible. We've delivered in the most recent 18 months, we've also launched a digital collaboration centre in our Jakarta head office.
Oh, okay.
And that's a first for us in Asia, and that really gives our customers a hands-on opportunity to experience solutions from end to end in terms of how they can benefit from our technologies.
So your company has been operating for 150 years. You mentioned earlier before we start the segment, right?
Yep.
So in how many countries did you operate?
Yeah, so Orica has operations in over 100 countries.
Oh.
We've been operational for over 150 years. Our global headquarters is based in Melbourne, Australia. We're listed on the Australian Stock Exchange. And we've been operating in Indonesia for over 20 years.
Well,